Immediately after Fel Xenologue 4, we are forced into Fel Xenologue 5. Nel has revealed his duplicitous nature and leads a horde of corrupted in a battle in some ruins. For this fight, Alear is locked in a prison, unable to act, while enemies constantly attack her from long range. In preparation for this, I had her inherit and equip a Void plus 25 from Emblem Marth before Xenologue 4. I begin my advance toward Nil, aggressively moving Ivy and Soren into enemy territory. Most of the team follows closely, but Pandreo, Rosado, and Citrinne initially lag behind to deal with 2 halberdiers and a sage tailing my forces. As Ivy's Soren engage turns are about to run out, I have Kagetsu engage with Tiki to restore them with Divine Blessing Plus, as I equipped Seadall with Emblem Marth for this exact purpose. As I proceed through the halls, one of the mage cannoneers makes the mistake of moving too close to a wall to fire off an attack, and I can't resist the opportunity to have Hortensia engage with Micaiah to get rid of it with Thani. Ivy is able to reach the end of the narrow corridors with 2 Soren engage turns left, and with Veyle next to her for Fel protection bonuses, she defeats an initial group of wolves from the large open room the corridors feed into. An even larger group of wolves appear as reinforcements from the right, but it takes a while for them to get to me, and I am able to use Ivy's final engage turn on the last few wolves from the first group, and recharge most of her engage meter on another group of enemies advancing from the bottom of the map. The wolf reinforcements arrive, and I am able to block off most of their avenues of approach with a Flame Dragon Vein from Pandreo, before fully charging Emblem Soren on a Mage Cannoneer and placing Ivy in their range. However, the wolves in this group have a skill that allows other units of their class within 3 spaces to chain attack, and while Ivy is able to handle the first, her quick riposte is broken, and she cannot take down a second. Fortunately, this isn't much of a problem, as I am now able to finish off that wolf on the player phase, and have Pandreo engage with Corrin to lock down the rest with Torrential Roar. My team whittles away at the wolves while Mauvier restores Ivy so she can go deal with another small group of reinforcements advancing from the bottom of the map. Once the wolves and reinforcements are taken care of, the map is nearly over. I head toward the final hall and have Ivy draw out a small group of enemies, which makes Fogado aggressive. He uses Emblem Veronica to summon a wave of 4 Wyvern Knights, then a wave of 4 Mage Knights, which Ivy defeats with ease. I also plan to have her take 1 health bar off Fogado himself by baiting him into attacking her with Seadall's Chain Guard active, but I forget to switch her weapon to something other than Rexcalibur, which weighs her down just enough to allow Fogado to double her. She is able to live, thanks to the revival stone she got earlier in the map, and I take Fogado down on the next turn, finishing him off with a Warp Ragnarok from Nel, to whom I gave Emblem Celica in the prep phase. Nel's departure triggers 1 final set of reinforcements, and causes Nel and Hortensia to advance on my position. The reinforcements include a Mage Cannoneer, which uses its action to attack Alear, but with a Void plus 25, its hit rate is a mere 1%, and Alear is able to dodge the attacks. Hortensia outpaces Nil to my team, but since she's alone, I am able to have Ivy use Soren's assigned decoy to force her to attack Veyle, which quickly recharges her Camilla engage meter. Eventually, Nil arrives, and normally he would pose a problem for a mage-heavy lineup like mine, due to his massive res stat. 50 at base, with an additional 6 when attacked, due to warding stance. However, he only has 28 defense, and Veyle has access to Camilla's axe, which deals bonus damage when an opponent has more res than death. The amount is equal to the difference between the stats, allowing Veyle to 2-hit KO him, and with speed plus 5 inherited, she exactly reaches the 26 speed threshold required to double. With a dance from Seadall and a contract from Citrinne, she is able to take Nil down and finish the map.